Seth, look, I know you're getting ready for the title match, so I won't keep you, but I wanted to say this to you so you heard it directly from me.
Hmm?
I invited CM Punk to be here next week. And I intend to sign him to an exclusive Raw contract.
No. Zip it. I don't give a damn, all right? You do what you gotta do. But when he shows the world his true colors, and when this blows up in your face, you do me a favor, all right? You stay out of my way when I do what I gotta do.
I've been here. Everybody in the back, those are my brothers and sisters. Everybody here, everybody watching at home, that is my family, and this is our home. And I will do everything within my power to protect it from people like you. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. I don't want there to be any confusion. I know I'm a bit worked up. I want everybody to understand I'm going to say it plainly with every fiber in my being. I hate you. But if you're going to be a part of WWE again, then I want you on Monday Night Raw. Because the truth always comes out, pal. The truth always comes out. I know, you know, everybody else knows. This is your last chance. And so, one of two things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna expose yourself, you're gonna self-destruct like you always do, and I'll be the first person in the back to slam the door shut on your legacy. Or if by some miracle you have changed, and you've got any gas left in this old tank, maybe one day you'll be lucky enough to stand across the ring from me in a World Heavyweight Championship match, and then I will expose you for the fraud that you are. I will show you that there are levels to this. I will wrestle circles around you, and I will let you understand in real time what it means to be the best in the world.
Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Got yourself a little program, I understand. I apologize. I'm not a daily listener. I listen to the experience in the drive-thru, but you had a guest on your show.
Understandable.
By the name of Roman Reigns. And I sit back and I wonder, why does a guy like Roman Reigns need to bring little old one-armed CM Punk up? He's earned that right, and I respect him for it. But I have a feeling that me coming back and climbing back up the mountain and on Roman's way back down the mountain, we're gonna see each other pretty soon. Whoa. Another guy that likes to talk about me is Seth Rollins. Me and Seth, we go way back. We don't see eye to eye, mostly because he wears high heels now, and he's somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for another time. But LOLing that I hurt my arm paying the price being a professional wrestler since I was 15 years old, maybe he's earned that right. I don't know. Coming from somebody with 2 bad knees, that's kind of funny. Somebody who hasn't talked about me, hasn't said a word. The Rock. And I'd like to think that's because 10 years ago, he remembers coming face to face with the Second City Saint and realizing that his arms were just too short to box with God.
You saw McIntyre's taking the selfie a moment ago. He actually won the Slammy for Social Star of the Year as he continues to put a beat down on Rollins.
Yeah, for somebody who's concerned about how Seth Rollins isn't focused on him, he sure isn't focused on Seth Rollins right now, taking selfies. Yeah, I see you, you goof. You hear him? I see you. Do you hear them?
Went for the future shot. Seth Rollins able to take advantage of McIntyre screaming at Punk, looking for a pedigree out here on the floor, but again, Rollins' knee buckling.
We do recognize that, Drew McIntyre. Remember, The Rock attacked that knee of Seth Rollins that was surgically repaired a few months back, all last night.
All that tape holding Rollins together right now is like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound.
Rollins back. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, he connects it to McIntyre. The Band-Aid may be enough. Can Rollins take advantage? Can he put McIntyre away? Who kicks out at two? Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre. Phil, what the hell are you doing, Phil? What are you doing? Oh my God, Priest is back on his feet. Damian Priest with a South of Heaven choke slam. By God, CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre again.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, El Campeón, Damian Priest!
Well, they say learn about his fair play, Cole.
Listen, Corey, Priest wins, he's still the champ. He's got Gunther at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins is collateral damage in all this because he doesn't get another title shot as Priest is champ because of CM Punk.
You always have an excuse, don't you? You think
I always have an answer.
an answer, right? You always got something. I think they got a term for that. It's called gaslighting. You probably never, ever, ever in your life sincerely apologize for anything because nothing's ever your fault, is it? You're so smart. You got it all figured out. You're sly. You're crafty. You're the king of propaganda. But man, you got to be the dumbest smart dude I've ever met in my entire life. No, you got most of it figured out except for the one thing that would actually make you the hero that you think you are. You haven't figured out that the world does not revolve around CM Punk. So look, you can be a selfish bastard anywhere else. You can burn bridges anywhere else. I'll kind of let it slide because I'm above you. And I'm not just talking about the heels. I was willing to let that selfishness slide until Saturday. Because if it wasn't for you, I would be standing here right now, World Heavyweight Champion. And for the time being, I'm out of cracks at that title. It's not just a pipe dream. Maybe for you, but it's not for me. For me, being World Heavyweight Champion is the most important thing in this business. You took that from me, so it's my turn to take from you. You want to get your pound of flesh from Drew McIntyre so badly that you don't care about collateral damage? Well, guess what? That's not going to happen on my watch. I could take a cheap shot at you right here, right now, but I know your fragile little body isn't 100%. But I promise you this, when you are cleared, you will not even be able to say the name Drew McIntyre before I snap your arm and put you back on the shelf. Actions have consequences.
Oh yeah, Green Bay, we had ourselves a problem, didn't we? You see, Drew hates Punk, Punk hates Drew, and you two morons, all the chaos that you've caused over the last year has scared away anybody from getting in between you. But I'm not a problem guy, Green Bay. I'm a solution guy. And I think I've got a little solution. You see, I know a guy who thrives on chaos. And I know a guy that would love nothing more than to put the two of you in your places. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. And at SummerSlam, he is your special guest referee. He is Seth.
What a blockbuster tonight! Punk's been cleared. The match has been made. And a week from Saturday at SummerSlam, that man who can't stand Punk or McIntyre, Seth Rollins, is going to be the referee.
There is only one rule. There is only one regulation. You two will listen to everything I have to say. I call the shots. I'm the boss. I'm the law. I count to 3 when I want to count to 3. You tap out when I say you can tap out. If there's a count out to be had, maybe there won't be any count outs. I don't know. I might count to 10. I might count to 20. I might count to 1,000,000. Disqualifications? Referee's discretion. The bottom line is, if either of you two get out of line, you got a problem with what I say or my rules or the way they call my match in my ring. I'm not some little referee that you can just push around. No, I'm a spiteful little bastard, and I will put your head in the dirt.
I think you being a referee is a hat on a hat. Based on the way you dress, I'm sure you probably like something like that. I hope you referee way better than you dress. I don't believe you. You're a liar. You're gonna be non-biased. You're gonna call it down the middle. That's fine. If you plan on screwing me on Saturday, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll deal with you Saturday. But one thing I don't want you to do, if you hate him, you hate me. I don't want your help at all. I've never needed it, I've never wanted it, and I never want to listen
Punk,
to it.
I think you're worried about the wrong person right here. You should be worried about the 6'5", 280-pound man you've screwed over and over again.
Seth Rollins, one of your harshest critics.
Sure.
No love lost between you two. Is going to be the special guest referee for this match. He doesn't like Drew either, which many believe makes Seth an unbiased official. What are your thoughts on Seth?
You don't believe, you're not one of those people.
No, I'm saying
yeah,
some people would say that, but what are your thoughts on Seth being the official for your match?
If I told you I didn't care, that wouldn't be truthful. but I'm really doing all I can to focus on Drew. Because the fact is, I don't know if I can beat Drew, you know? I know I can get my hands on him, and I know I can hurt him. I've already done that, and that's my full intention. Seth is an unwelcome distraction. He saw Money in the Bank, he saw Glasgow, he saw all these things, and he saw me, referee shirt in Glasgow, screwing Drew, and he probably thought, oh, that's a good idea, I'm glad I thought of it, when the truth is CM Punk thought of it, you know? So Seth is still just the jealous brat following in my footsteps. And when I beat Drew, Seth can be next in line.
CM Punk with McIntyre on his shoulders. Punk looking for the GTS. Going to sleep, connects. Cover by Punk, but Rollins is out.
Seth.
At a count of 6, 7. Rollins back in. McIntyre kicked out. Punk had the match won.
Hey! You're about as good a referee as you are wrestling. 1, 2, 3. Are you messing with me? Huh? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I don't care about your stupid Sabu pants.
You listen to me. I told you, this is my ring, my rack, my rules, my company. You understand me? We don't need you here. We don't want you here. Not everything is about you. Not everything is about you. I covered you last month. I saved you from a chair shot. You understand? That's the problem. That's the problem. Focus on what you want to do. Right there. For the pickings. You understand me? It's not always about you, asshole. It's not always.
No. He's got Rollins on his shoulders. Going to sleep to Rollins. From CM Punk to the special guest referee.
It ain't always about me, but it's never about you.
My summer of hate didn't start the way I predicted, but guess what? It's still summer. And I say, this packed house of beautiful people deserves less CM Punk talking and more CM Punk fighting. Round 2, I want Drew McIntyre because he said he was gonna put me in the ground and I'm still standing. There's still air in my lungs. There's still blood in my veins. And as long as that happens, son of
Well, Mr. Official.
And someone else who doesn't like Punk.
You're in a good mood. Well, so am I. Because after 10 long years, it is finally time for me to put you in the dirt! Come on, you want to let me in the ring or you want to get your ass kicked out here?
Hey, I'm not the one that dressed like a cowboy today, but I'll be your Huckleberry. Let's go.
Here we go. Punk and Rollins.
Oi, Punk! Guys. What is with all this negativity? Tonight's a night of celebration. Everybody's talking about the biggest match from SummerSlam when Drew McIntyre beat CM Punk and Seth Freakin Rollins counted the 1, 2, 3.
The people I see on a weekly basis, at least most of them, it's been a joy and my life's pleasure to work alongside of you. The third group of people I want to thank are the people that don't like me at all. Because there is a very thin line between love and hate. And I've turned your hate into cash, so I thank you. And for whatever reason you do dislike me, whether it's your jealousy, your hatred, I just want to say, I don't know why you keep doubting me, but keep doubting me. I'm gonna go home. I haven't seen my wife in about 5 weeks. I got a lot of flowers to buy. I appreciate you all. I'd like to say I'll see you soon, but I just don't know. Thank you.
How about that? Seth freaking Rollins coming out at the tail end of Punk's visit. A week ago was his return with the last monster standing stomp. Been a minute with Punk. Last time they were together was at SummerSlam weekend and the Raw that followed, Wade.
You talk too much and you don't listen enough. I just came out here and I said I put all the personal stuff aside. I'm long past running races with people that I didn't even know I was running, all right? 6 months ago, you were a champ. You had something I wanted. Now you got nothing. I know where I'm going. I know what's in my future, and kid, you ain't it. You've been thinking about me for 6 months? I don't think about you at all. I got things to do in this business. So stay out of my business.
You talk too much, and you don't listen enough. This is my business.
This thing's boiling over as he said, time to rectify my mistakes.
Oh, it's on. Yes, Joe.
Here they go.
This
Sami and
has
Jay
been
into the ring.
years in the making. Sami Zayn, Jey Uso trying to restore some order. But these are two massive egos they're trying to separate here.
Think of how heated it was through the summer events as well. Right up to that Raw after Hell in a Cell that Seth cited saying, I had pity for you then, but now it's time to rectify my mistake. Should have knocked you out as soon as you came back. And Jey Uso and Sami Zayn holding both men back.
I agree with this audience. Let them fight.
General Manager Adam Pearce, WWE officials.
Am I your business now? Come on, yeah.
Trying to get back in the ring,
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
but being pulled apart yet again.
Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Go on, you too, Jay. Run along to Roman, y'all.
Let's talk about Seth Rollins. I mean, you said last week you don't think about him at all, but he's made it pretty clear he has his sights set on you and he's willing to force the issue. How are you going to handle that?
I think it's no secret to anybody that I'm not going to shy away from a fight. If you come at me, I'll start swinging. But when it comes to Seth's hatred of me, I'm more confused than anything, because I don't hate Seth at all. I mean, I think to understand, you have to talk about the history between myself and Seth Rollins, and it goes back quite a bit. You're talking about a 16-year-old Seth Rollins came to CM Punk and asked him to train him to be a professional wrestler for free. That's the key part of that story that everyone always leaves out. Now, that entitlement, I think, has carried over into the adult Seth Rollins, you know, who wants to be the best in the world. He wants to be on everybody's top 10 list of the greatest of all time. But I remember a time when he was on the top 10 list of people to be fired from this place, and I shielded him from that, you know. I guess if I have to live in my shadow, I'd hate me too. Seth Rollins is extremely talented, multiple-time champion, Money in the Bank winner. Everything he did, I've done better, and I did it before he got here. Now, I don't claim to do those things because I wanted to thank you. I recognize that that 16-year-old kid had all the potential in the world. And in my absence from this company, Seth did a fantastic job of filling that vacuum, but simply put, the starter's back. Second string got to sit back down on the bench.
All right, well, listen, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's a fraud. He's a con man. You want the truth about me and CM Punk? I'll tell you the truth. CM Punk was right. I did go to him to get trained, absolutely. At one time, he was one of the best in the world, no doubt about it. I looked up to CM Punk. I idolized CM Punk. CM Punk helped me get my foot in the door here in WWE, no doubt about it. I respected CM Punk. CM Punk and I were friends. And if the story ended there, you might wonder to yourself too, why does Seth Rollins hate CM Punk so much? But the part of CM Punk's story that he left out will tell you why. When CM Punk walked out the doors of this company 11 years ago, I called him, I texted him, because I was a friend, because I respected him and what he stood for. And what did I get back from Punk? Nothing. I got ghosted by CM Punk. And it wasn't just me, it was every single person who was friends with Punk that worked for this company. Because if you didn't quit your dream job and your priorities didn't line up with Team CM Punk, then you were evil, man. And if the story ended there, okay. But that's not what happened, because for the next 10 years, all CM Punk tried to do was tear this company down. That's all he did. He talked as much crap as he could. He took any pot shot he could. And you know when he finally walked back in here? Do you know why? Because he failed at everything else. He burned every single bridge that would lead him to water. And the money was right.
While I'm overjoyed you didn't come out here with that stupid song of yours, for first time in your life, you're actually coming from the right spot, because you belong in the audience with the rest of the CM Punk fans.
Oh. You think that embarrasses me? It doesn't embarrass me to be out here with these people. I'm a fan, I always will be. I love this place. When you abandoned this place and you hoped that it would die without you, I put it on my back. I made it stronger than it's ever been. If anyone should be embarrassed, it's you, because this fan, he's got more WrestleMania main events than you ever will.
Oh, he said it was only a matter of time before they lock up in the ringway. They may just brawl outside of it.
Oh,
here they go. CM Punk, Seth freaking Rollins right to the barrier.
10 years worth of simmering bile has just boiled over. And now security and officials heading out here.
See the referees, producers, security, quick to break them up. Just beyond the barrier to our right ringside.
So the opening salvo last week.
Oh, Punk is loose!
This one.
Punk is loose!
Not so much.
They're still going at it. As Adam Pearce, the Raw GM, the referees taking everything they can to separate Rollins and Punk off the steps!
Yeah, separating these two may well be mission impossible.
Punk said Seth Rollins is CM Punk's failure. And now they're in the ring opposite each other.
Yeah, this has been inevitable for years. It has been building. And right now, it is almost impossible to keep these two apart.
They went toe-to-toe, throwing right hand after right hand, and still trying to get after each other. Rollins said, I want a different perspective, the fans' perspective. Oh, and he's wrapping around here, going around the barrier. He's going through the crowd here at TD Garden to try to get to Punk. This is outrageous. Out in the middle, back end of the floor, and they're throwing haymakers again. And a kick right to the gut from Punk.
Highly apropos in this building, the home of the Boston Bruins.
Come on! Let's go! Those arrows kill weak people. The greats, above all odds, find a way to march forward, and I left because I had to, and I got far enough away until those arrows couldn't reach me anymore, and after a few years, I started to be able to pull them out. And after a few more years, I pulled them all out. And I came back because for 7 years, they chanted, mostly during your television time, my name! I should be dead, Seth, but I'm not, and oh, aren't the arrow throwers mad? Next week, those same arrows that were supposed to do me in, I carry to this day. And I'm walking into LA, Netflix, live and in living color, with a fistful of arrows, and I'm gonna jam them down your corporate throat. I've never said this to your face. Maybe once upon a time you were a pioneer. What you have become is a cancer. You are a cancer to that locker room. You are a cancer in my brain. You are a cancer to this business, and cancer does not cure itself. The only way to defeat it is to cut it out. So in 1 week, you bring your fistful of arrows. I'll bring my eyes of fire and my heart full of hate and rage, and I will burn you to the ground.